What is up everyone, and welcome to another G4 Quicksilver test. This is the test of G4 number 2. Last week we tested G4 number 1, but it's time to give this one a go and see what it's capable of. So guys, we are all ready. G4 is plugged in. I've got some of the polystyrene dust off it. It's plugged in the exact same way as the other one, so we've got power cable, VGA, and then the USB and audio from the KVM. So let's power it on and see what it does. See what it does, rather. 3, 2, 1, go. And this one bongs as well. Perfect. This is great. I'll get you guys settled on the tripod so you can see what's going on. Alright guys, so it was a standard boot up. It looks like it's got a fresh install, but we obviously weren't there before the installer. Let me just enable zooming. A little bit of noise coming through the audio on this one, guys. Right, okay, cool. So I actually wanted system preferences. Let's stick it in 1080p, 1920 by 1080. So it's in its proper res. And the most exciting part, let's find out the specs of the machine. So, oh no way! It is an 800 MHz PowerPC G4 with 768 megabytes of SD RAM. Does that look familiar to anyone else? That is indeed the specs of the other system, guys. So pretty much the exact same specs, and if that's got a 768 with 2 sticks, that's a 512 and a 256 as well. So both of these machines are pretty much identical. This one's running an earlier version of Tiger, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But wow, out of all the models available, guys, considering you can get single 733, 800, 867, 933, and then you can get the dual 800, the dual 1 gigahertz. You know, it's crazy that it's been such a massive coincidence to get the same machine twice. I didn't want to do that. About this Mac, more info. Because if this has got a CD rewriter and a 40 gig drive in it as well, then it's pretty much the exact same machine. ATA. This one's got a Philips DVD-R in it, guys, so a different optical drive. And this one, oh right, wow, this is cool. This one's got quite a big hard drive in it, a 160 gig. So yeah, that's cool. I'm not too sure if it's, I thought it was the original drive. It looked like the original drive, but yeah, that is great, guys. So that's quite a big drive, so it hasn't got the standard 40 gig or whatever it is in there. 1256, 1512 as we knew, and that is pretty much it, I think, guys. Graphics and displays, 7500 with 32 megs of VRAM. It's the same card. So if I load up Harry Potter on this Mac, guys, it'll literally play it identically to how the Quicksilver did yesterday. Now this Quicksilver is actually a little bit quieter because it doesn't have 2 hard drives in it, and it was the original 40 gig hard drive that was making quite a loud sound in the other Quicksilver. So this one's a fair bit quieter. And yeah, I believe this is a fresh install. We have nothing on here, I don't think, guys. Send registration, applications. These are probably just all the standard apps that are on the other one. Yeah, all the standard apps. Nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here, nope, nothing anywhere. So that is pretty much it for this system, guys. A bare install of Tiger, just like the other one. So everyone, it is a day later, and I've actually spent about, I don't know, half an hour maybe? No, probably slightly less, playing through this Harry Potter game, the one that I tested on the other machine. And if anything, for some strange reason, it actually runs slightly better on this machine. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but it could just be my imagination. It's actually running really, really well, which I'm pleased with. And I've actually taken damage. I've just realised it's because I'm talking. But I was about to showcase a different game, but then I thought, see, considering they're both the same specs, let's check out if they both feel the same to play the game. So I'll be stripping out the other G4 case first, I reckon. That's if I do strip them both out. So there's nothing stopping me keeping this one plugged into the setup for a little bit of time, and I might as well play through Harry Potter 2 again, considering I'm here. So, you know, that's no big deal. But as you can probably tell if you've played this game before, I'm actually in the first Defense Against the Dark Arts challenge, so I'm not that far in the game at all. I'll put about 20 minutes, half an hour into it, like I've said, but more a place with more variety in the game than just the beginning that I tested on the other G4. So one thing I love about the Quicksilvers in general, guys, is they are really, really quiet. Compared to the MDD, they are so quiet. And I know with the MDD, they packed a lot more power, you know. You're talking, well, you know, yeah, most of the models packed more power. I know it's a completely different redesign and you could fit twice the amount of drives in those cases in terms of optical drives, and it was just really good. You could fit 4 hard drives out of the box and it had enough IDE channels for 4 hard drives. It was just really, really great. But considering the noise increase you get in MDDs, it's just kind of bonkers to me, really. The Quicksilvers feel a lot smoother because they don't make as much noise. And to me, computers start to feel less smooth when they're loud, if that makes any sense at all. And I'm not sure where this is meant to go. And there's... oh, okay. So there's a secret behind there. I can see the challenge star. Ah, okay. Lumos. And there it is. Lucky I saw that then. But yeah, the Quicksilvers always feel smoother to me, but of course, naturally, the MDDs are faster, and the MDDs are still my favourite PowerMac G4. To clarify anything, you know, a couple of people have asked me, I don't know where I'm putting that. A couple of people have asked me why I'm not doing it in an MDD case, because, you know, I seem to sort of specialise in MDDs. That's because A, it's really difficult, and how the hell do I get that working then? And B, I prefer the Quicksilver case design. I prefer the MDD as a system overall, but I prefer the Quicksilver case design. So I hope that clarifies a few things for you guys. So in terms of when I'm going to start stripping down the systems and stuff, there's nothing stopping me getting started very soon. So I know you guys have seen, this is the 4th G4 video that you've seen. So I do apologise for all these videos in a row, but this does mean that we are advancing very, very quickly, you know, in terms of getting the project underway. What is through these then? Is it worth opening those up? It probably is, because what is through here? Oh no. Oh no, I can't go back. That's a shame. So I've probably missed a couple of wizard cards. I'm actually a lot more familiar with the original game. I believe I've only played all the way through this once. So yeah, I'm not remembering everything, which is annoying. And I can't go back now. That's a shame. So guys, the bottom line is it's nice to give these G4s a little bit of a use before I strip them out. Now, like I just mentioned, not sure if I mentioned it, I'm a little bit in a weird zone because I'm playing this game. But basically, I'm not sure if I'm going to be stripping out both of the systems completely or not. That's still to be decided. The original system that I unpacked, the one G4 number 1, is in very good condition. I may need to only pinch a side panel off this case, but I haven't closely inspected the side panel off of this case. So I may be weighing up pros and cons in terms of marks, because I know this Mac has got its fair share of scuffs on it. So I'm not going to disregard anything at this stage. I'm happy to try all different variables and whatnot, but where do I go from here? I guess I'm in the wrong bit. So everyone, that has been my test of PowerMac G4 number 2. Even though I did originally mention that I may be getting 3 systems in, I do believe these 2 will be plenty for me, and also, as I believe I mentioned earlier, space and whatnot is becoming a little bit of an issue for me, and I am trying to clear out. I know that I won't be keeping more than 1 system in the long run, but it's going to be quite a process of a few weeks to get the Hackintosh built and properly configured and stuff, so I won't get rid of my Mac Pro. If I do decide to get rid of my Mac Pro, I won't get rid of it until the Hackintosh is stable. Because doing 5 videos a week, I need to make sure that I've got a stable Mac setup. However, I've just remembered that I got my MacBook Pro if anything goes drastically wrong, so that's always ideal in terms of video making, so I'm very pleased about that. So everyone, that pretty much concludes the test of G4 number 2. As you can hopefully see by the image on your screens right now, it is working tremendously, as it should. I didn't expect anything less. These Quicksilvers are very reliable. One small thing that does gripe me about Quicksilvers is they only support 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. I wish they support 2 gigabytes like the majority of other PowerMac G4s, but you cannot have everything. It's a gorgeous case design, and I can't wait to try and mod it and build inside of it. So a massive thank you for watching, guys, and of course, just as we're getting into the really exciting part, I will leave you hanging. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video.